Airports face the daily challenge of effectively detecting and controlling outside threats, but a more difficult challenge is detecting a threat that comes from within. Insiders planning a terrorist attack or conducting criminal activities, such as smuggling or stealing, could go undetected from airport authorities. These employees are serious threats because of their privileged access and sensitive information they are provided to conduct their jobs. This allows them to exploit the airport security vulnerabilities and conduct their threatening activities with less scrutiny than an external threat. Because of this, the best defense against insider threats is when the entire airport community helps detect them by being knowledgeable, involved, and aware. Some insiders may have already obligated themselves to committing terrorist or illegal activity and specifically accepted jobs for the purpose of using the position to further a terrorist or criminal act. Other insiders may be influenced by life circumstances that led them to conduct illicit activity, even after years of being a dependable employee. Safety and security are part of everyone's job. The airport depends on all workers to be additional sets of eyes and ears to help our security and law enforcement teams. Every aviation worker doing the right thing by reporting unusual or suspicious activity to the appropriate airport authority will help the airport become a more secure place. A way to recognize potential threats is to be aware of what is going on around you. You may ask, what does it mean to be aware? Being aware is knowing your environment and the types of normal activities that take place there. This is also referred to as maintaining your situational awareness. Situational awareness begins with your surroundings and understanding what is typical baseline behavior for that environment. Once you are familiar with your environment's baseline conditions and activities, you will be able to recognize when something or someone is out of place or atypical. As you go through your workday, learn to pay attention to what is going on around you and look for things that appear to be out of place or don't belong. This includes the behavior of your coworkers as well as the public. If you see something that is not right, say something by notifying your supervisor or the airport authorities. While at work, you may come face to face with a person who is a threat and not even know it. Could you identify someone who is a potential threat by simply looking at them? Remember, it's a person's behavior that identifies them as being suspicious and not their looks, race, gender, age, or religion. Someone intending to commit a terrorist attack or criminal activity does not behave in the same way as an innocent person. Suspicious indicators are possible clues that can give you a reason to suspect a person might be involved in wrongdoing. Again, situational awareness enables you to identify what is out of place or unusual in your workplace. If this happens to you, listen to your gut feeling. This is often referred to as intuition. Intuition is defined as the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. For example, you may find that a friendly relationship with a coworker whom you really don't know that well could cloud your judgment on what is suspicious activity. By nature, we tend to think of coworkers as friends when in fact, we sometimes may know very little to nothing about them outside of the workplace. This can create a false sense of trust that may become misplaced. Let a person's behavior and actions be your guide. When activities or behaviors seem suspicious, but you have questions or doubts, discreetly report it to your supervisor or airport authorities and let them handle it. Make it a practice to say something if you see or suspect something atypical or unusual. Remember, situational awareness begins with understanding what is typical baseline behavior for your worksite. When you are familiar with your environment's baseline conditions and activities, you will be able to notice when something or someone is out of place or atypical. If you ignore it, you will probably never know what was really going on. Or worse, you'll find out after something tragic happens, when it is too late to do anything. Reporting all types of security concerns is vital to protecting yourself, passengers, fellow employees, and the airport. A successful attack could result in severe structural damage and take a long time to recover from. This could interrupt business operations and ultimately cause a financial hardship for many airport workers. Keep in mind, When you report security concerns, you are not only protecting the life and property of others, you are also protecting your life and job. When you see something and say nothing, you are risking your life as well as everyone else's. It's been said that you only see what you are looking for. So it's easy to miss something if you're not looking for it. That's why it's important to maintain situational awareness, to always be alert and pay attention to what is going on around you. Remember, if you see something, say something.